Okay, now the mic is working. Okay, we are live. And now Discord is not working. Hold on.
Oh, he's getting that fixed. Where we last left off.
It's up now, so we should be good.
Good. All right.
He
I
sounds
was
so
saying, where we last left off, the party had met Kovgum and Korsham, and then shit got crazy as the party was traveling toward Iman, well, technically toward Kaimel, but in a sense, directionless. During one of the evenings on their journey, I think it was day 3 or 4, somewhere in there.
I think it was like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, one of those 2 days. The party stumbled across basically a death trap, and one of Abigail's former companions, close friends, was trapped beneath a giant boulder. And when the party had attempted to move the giant boulder, it set off a pillar of flame. Essentially,
we made people jerky.
Yeah, making people jerky. Thankfully, not destroying the body, just charring it severely, but also killing her, and nearly killing half of the party.
And then Garrus made her not jerky anymore.
Yep.
And Kovgum was confused.
Much confused. Such wow. I mean, that's basically it.
And then we broke the boulder, and there was a weird floaty thing in there.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
everybody found out that apparently Kovgum can speak to these things.
Yep, that is right. That is a very important detail that I missed.
So did Leaf.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
We took a long rest, and you guys awoke in the morning, and the strange floaty smoke bullshit thingy was gone.
Bullshit thingy?
Yeah, the strange floaty orb man thing dude guy.
Well, usually it's us referring to him as bullshit thingy, not him.
Wow, I do a lot of bullshit things on this.
Yeah, but you don't refer to him as bullshit thingy.
Hey, my methods are my own bullshit things.
Honestly defensive there.
You do you, man.
Microwave.
Sorry, I had to. Anyway.
We'll pick back up right after the long rest with the realization that the bullshit thing is gone.
Or is it? Dun dun dun.
I should write a book of all the things you guys say after I finish talking.
Yeah.
Be a very
Real
short
short
book.
It would be 50 pages
of ...
Yeah.
Where are we even going again?
Heading towards
Amon?
Amon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wagons west.
Dope.
The Oregon Trail in this.
Jesus. fucking hope it turns out
I would.
better than the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail.
Well, hey, we can't all die of dysentery. Garrus is immune to disease.
Leaf is gonna get real mad if we just slaughter a shit ton of buffalo.
Yeah. No, all the rest of us are gonna die of dysentery, and then Garrus is gonna drown because he can't.
And Cal's gonna be stuck trying to fix the wagon wheel.
No, you're not immune to disease.
You realize
Yeah.
you're close to the manta ray, right?
Oh, great.
So that point
Yeah, I
is
know.
mute.
Well,
If it makes you
not the
feel any
cloaks, it's
better,
the,
everybody's got a
necklaces.
water buffalo.
Well,
Wait, what?
the necklaces make us immune to poison, not disease.
It's close enough, but I'm trying to figure out why we have a water buffalo now. What the fuck, Josh?
Water buffalo, those are in Africa.
What is Africa?
That's a good question. What is it? Anyways,
Alright, I'm already feeling lightheaded from laughing. Let's get going.
if we make her laugh enough, she passes out, and then we can party.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no.
Oh, good.
That would end in at least one of us dead.
I
Anyway,
think you'd all be
moving
dead.
Okay.
All
Probably
right.
Abigail. She's not even here.
Onward.
So we'll pick up traveling with day 5. In which case everybody can roll perception checks.
Oh, man.
Okay, day then.
It's so weird going from a +8 to a +1.
Yeah, not terrible.
Hey. Solania, you have the highest perception. What the fuck?
That's what the +8 do.
My God.
This is going great. Woo.
All right. So Abigail, Kovgum, Cal, Leaf. Yeah, it is all 6 of you. Okay. You notice storm clouds starting to roll in
From?
the northeast.
We can outrun it.
More than likely. Not moving very fast.
Could probably do that. I mean, teleport. But
You have a wagon.
we
Yeah,
have.
You also
We
need
would
to
have
know
to
where we're
abandon the
teleporting.
wagon.
That too.
I could probably convince the animals to come with us, but we would have to leave the wagon.
Yeah, and you have to know where you're teleporting to.
I've been to Kymel.
So we're going to Iman.
Yeah, but like, Kymel is on the way.
So we gotta stop
Like-
there either way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much worried that it's going to get dark when it storm rolls in and that thing to appear. So hopefully we can outrun the storm.
This one believes those creatures are nocturnal in origin. Potentially.
Hopefully. But again, I don't think it's an animal.
Well, it's either try to outrun the storm by wagon, or I can take us to Kymel and we have to leave the wagon here.
Well, let's travel, and if the whole storm hits us, then we know that we need to travel by other means.
Let's just see how far we can get.
I will say that the horses will be a bit more difficult to convince to come with us if it's in the middle of a storm.
Also, do keep in mind we'd have to buy another wagon.
Okay.
How much is a wagon?
You guys aren't sure. You've never actually bought a wagon. This is Winston's.
I definitely haven't bought a wagon.
I think every wagon we've gotten was given to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay then.
I believe this is your second wagon.
Yup.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Bit hard to have a wagon when it gets blowed up.
You guys are doing great.
I say let's keep the wagon as long as we can, and only worry about losing it if we have to.
agreed. It feels nice to just sit here and not do anything for a while.
All right. So you continue traveling on your wagon, and a few hours go by, and one of you can make a survival check.
One of us.
Fuck.
I don't know who that is.
Solana, you're probably better than I am, but I can roll if you want.
I got a +5, but not proficient.
It's better than me.
I'm pretty sure I'm proficient. 1 second.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a +6, so a little better.
You.
All right. Can Solania help me?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Dope.
Wind's howling.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that storm.
This is to keep it.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this isn't navigation. We're on a road.
Yep.
Yeah. We don't need to navigate.
This is to see how much time guys have until you either outrun the storm
Or it
Or
outruns
it-
us.
or it hits
24.
24. Based on your estimations, if you don't rest, you can make it to Kymel before the storm.
I think we should push through the night. We will outrun the storm that way.
We can handle it.
I mean, we can rest on the cart too, so
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay. We can just take turns sleeping, like we normally do.
Josh, do I think the horses could handle that?
Probably not, but you can give them a day or something to rest while you're there, and they should recover just fine. It'll
Do
be
we have
difficult for them to push through.
Do we have any lanterns we can put ahead so that the horses can see where they're going?
I can give us an hour of daylight.
Jesus. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
That's not what I was asking. I was
I mean,
asking
you
for
asked about light.
I was asking for a little bit of light for a long time, not a lot of light for a short amount.
I'll check what I got.
I mean,
I have my sword.
Bagpipes, bedroll, mace.
Isn't your sword only like a 5-foot radius, though?
My sword?
Yeah.
No, I think it's actually 15-foot radius.
No, that's not bad.
It's a bright light for 15-foot radius and dim light for additional 15-foot.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, just prop that thing up on the
Yeah,
side of the wagon.
just sit up front with whoever's driving and just like hold that out for the horses.
Yeah, just grab the duct tape.
Getting on, yeah, you're getting an arm
Makeshift.
workout there.
It's great.
Do a makeshift holding it.
One of
Too
us
bad
has
nobody-
rope.
Too bad nobody has mage hand.
But I also think, do I have? No, I don't have. Wrong character.
I mean, Mage Hand only lasts a minute anyway.
Yeah, so you have to keep recasting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you would have to like try and like catch the torch, not the torch, catch the sword from the Mage Hand you just got done concentrating on.
Never mind, that's just a whole lot of extra work.
It's a
Yeah.
whole lot of work. I mean, we can just strap it under the straddle, or the
Bridle?
Saddle.
bridle. There we go. I don't know. I'll be without a sword if something attacks, though.
Well, you said it was 15 and 15, right?
Yeah, I can just
Yeah, you can just
put
hold
it on my
Just-
lap.
Yeah. It's all G. I just didn't want to rely on torches because, like,
It'll probably
After
will go
an hour.
out.
yeah, they burn
Yeah.
out after an hour, and if we're being chased by a storm, there's probably heavy winds that might blow out the torches.
Or heavy rain.
Yeah, and if I
Yeah.
fall asleep and somebody can hold it for me,
Yeah,
it's fine.
switch off. Yeah.
I can make things glow, but it's only 5.5.
Also, I just realized I got 10 torches and a tinderbox.
But again, if we get caught in the storm,
Not gonna last very long. Yeah, okay.
We need to get some lanterns. Goddamn.
You know,
yeah.
I have tinder boxes.
Don't we have that? Oh wait, never mind. That wasn't this game.
I got 31 platinum and 121 gold.
I
You
got,
need an ever burning torch.
I got 10 gold.
Was that this game?
For what?
I don't remember. Didn't we like just like take a lantern off of like a street lamp?
Oh.
No.
Okay, I guess that wasn't this game then.
Yeah, definitely not this game.
That's in none of the games you and I are in together, which is all of them.
I think that might have actually been Baldur's Gate.
I mean,
Because that feels like something that party would do.
I don't remember it, so
Yeah, you were
and
probably
I'm
too
the
busy-
chaotic one.
You're probably too
Eating
busy.
eyeballs.
Yeah, just picking eyeballs out of people's skulls. putting the gobble in goblin.
delicious.
Oh,
All right, fair enough.
Kristen, just awesome.
oh no, I said awful.
Oh,
But you like eggs.
I swear to God.
You know, I never took this out before. I totally want to take it out.
Oh jeez, what?
I had a talking doll this whole time, and I don't know if
Wait, like a magical talking doll or like a ventriloquism
Yeah.
dummy? Oh,
it
no.
talks. It's like
Yeah,
I give
it's-
it a message, and then it'll repeat it. When
That's terrifying.
and it's
Mina,
like it's really creepy.
I love it though. It's
Mina-
terrifying, but I love it.
Mina, you know what comes before Z? Why?
She is a bard. Her Bob gave it to her.
The creepiest thing a bard could own.
I mean, the funny thing is, I can make it do this.
Honestly.
I mean, we have it to our disposal, so whenever we need it.
Is this the same parent that wanted to sell you into marriage?
Yes. No,
All
that's not the mom. The dad is the one that tried.
Oh,
Mom
okay.
didn't want it.
Okay.
But she didn't go against him either.
She can't.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was just forced into it, like I was forced into it.
So she gave you a creepy talking
She gave
doll?
me a creepy talking doll to scare my father.
You know, it's the 8th century. Things are pretty progressive here.
Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, she said that I could come home now. Maybe something happened to my dad. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Oh, maybe he's dead.
That probably sounds like what happened. Which means there's going to be a lot of money left behind.
If that's sad, my condolences. If that's okay, my congratulations.
We'll see. But I'm not heading home yet. But
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I have that
Mhm.
besides my instrument of illusions, but I don't think that's gonna help at night.
At night.
At night.
Unless I can surround a cloud around us, but I don't think that'll help. That'll work. Then we won't even see.
Can you change the very nature of the weather?
I can take control of the
No.
storm, but that won't do a whole lot.
Why not? Make it go away.
Because I can't make it go
How?
away. Control lighting. If there's a storm around me, I can control the storm.
Oh, control lightning, not
Yeah.
control.
Oh, I
Light.
remember when my friend has to control
Call lightning. Call lightning. My bad.
Right. Yeah.
or call lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
He
Yeah.
he decided to cast it during a windy storm in the mountain when we were climbing. I was like, what?
Mistakes were made.
Now you know why my last party died. People.
Well,
No, I don't think I have anything useful except for my sword.
All right.
yeah.
So you guys
Writing.
travel through the rest of the day and through the better part of the morning, reaching Kymel as the storm hits.
Did it miss us? What's its attack modifier?
You would provoke a
Box of shame. He doesn't realize.
Worth it. Worth it. Oh man.
Great. All right.
Also, now that we are here, I should probably tell you guys, they didn't really like me here.
what did you do?
Took us this whole time and then you tell us this.
I just remembered it.
Again, what did you do?
I said my piece, and some people tried to attack me, and I defended myself. I did not agree with their way of life, and they did not agree with mine.
How long
Were
does
they people of
polymorph
authority?
last? Sorry.
I was about to
What?
say, were they people of authority?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. They definitely spoke with authority, yet they seem to just run like these strange game shops. I'm not entirely sure.
Are you telling me that if we go into town, we're gonna instantly just... I can't right now. I'm okay.
How long does polymorph last? Because my spell doesn't say.
1 hour.
I can change him for 1 hour into a cat.
That's
think that would.
racist.
I think yeah, that's not a good.
Then why not?
I got a disguise kit. I could probably whip something up real quick.
I mean, I can disguise him too, but
Look, it probably isn't that big of a deal. It was a while ago, like a month or so, and I mean, I'm not the only cat person. I saw others. Maybe they won't even recognize.
Just in case, do you want a disguise on standby for you?
I guess. Maybe. How about this? I'll just put the hood up on my cloak because I wasn't wearing it the last time I was here, and they won't even notice.
That is fair. A lot of people tend to, overlook the cloaks.
All right. So as you guys move into Kymel, and the wind picks up heavily, but is blocked a good portion by the buildings, although it still shakes the cart. The rain downpours. It gets colder. Overall, not very pleasant. But you move through the town. As you move through, you do notice there are 3 very distinctive buildings that stand apart from everything else. One of them seems to be more of a large court-style building, some kind of judicial appearance to it, but also that of a casino that seems to be attached to it. And you continue further. I forget what that one is called.
Here, I'll bring it up
Okay.
on the book. Hold on a second.
I forget the name of them. All of them, actually, because it's been a while.
It was a while since that story arc.
That particular casino.
It is not.
No, that's the one in Amman.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's actually the one that they just built.
Interst.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, the one that you just described is called the Maiden's Wish.
Maiden's Wish. Okay. And then you continue further through the town and find a standalone casino. Nothing appears to be attached to it. A bit more centrally located in the town itself. You could look up and see that there are great large windows near the top. And that one is called
The Wishing Well.
the Wishing. And then the third one, as you pass by, has a very distinct tower that appears to be attached to the side of it. Also looks to be a grand casino. And that one is called
The Dragon's Hoard. There you go.
Kovgum just looks confused.
those of you guys that are not from town at all, which so basically Leaf, Solania, and Kovgum. They look like big buildings.
Yeah,
They're big and
Kafka, I see no dragon.
yeah, that's essentially Kovgum's thought is just
Leaf
this
points.
one believes that is a very bad idea.
Leaf points out the wishing well and tells everybody that he went in there and there was no water. There was no
Really?
well. It was really confusing.
Huh.
He didn't really care about the wish. He just wanted some water. He'd been traveling all day.
Kovgum just
Okay.
pointing at the dragons, or just this one believes that they should not be holding on to that.
You guys would also see that there are people standing out front. of each of the buildings where their entrances are. It's middle of the day, even though it's raining. It appears to be darker, but there's little to no traffic currently at these casinos.
All right.
So I guess we should just look for somewhere to stay for the night, hope the storm passes, and we can leave in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to drop off our friend here too.
Oh, that's right. The newly resurrected friend of yours.
Unjerkified friend.
Yeah, the rehydrated.
So
Oof.
that way. Yeah. I need to talk to her, but I think it's best for her to stay here until we can figure out where the others are and hopefully send word to them and get her. I probably should take her to like a temple or something.
Didn't really see any temples while I was in town, though. But then again, it was a short stay. Perhaps I just overlooked one.
Perhaps.
All right. You guys finding a place to rest for the evening? An inn?
I'm gonna go take a bath.
And go to the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. You are currently wet from the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is cold wet. She wants warm wet.
Warm wet and get her in the bath, make her relaxed and not so burnt.
God damn it, Josh.
Oh, gross. She had lipstick on her eyes? Oh, those are just mouths. Okay. Someone just put mouths where her eyes were.
Yep. That's
That's-
terrifying.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to the bathhouse, is what I hear, Abigail?
I am. I'm gonna take Crystal with me.
Solani will openly come with you.
Yay!
That
Come on,
wasn't the words I
Skelly.
actually
Come on,
wanted,
Sparky.
but here we are.
Nice.
All right. So the three women.
Whammon.
And pets.
3.
The friend.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Oh, that's right. Her name's. I thought she said Krista.
So did
Yeah,
I.
yeah.
Oh.
I think we all kind of thought that. And then, oh, yeah, right.
Either way, I'm still going with them because, you know.
Bathhouse.
Here for continuity.
Like, let's go now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So the three women break off, head toward the bathhouse, and the men are gonna go to an inn. Is what I'm understanding.
Sure. Why not?
Or at least try.
All right. So you guys go to an inn. Or how many rooms are you getting?
2 is probably enough.
2?
1 for the ladies, 1 for the guys.
Mhm.
Depending on how they're arranged, at least.
Oh yeah, I guess if they're small rooms, we might have to get 2 for the guys.
Well, there'd be 4 beds in a room.
Oh, well then perfect.
Okay.
Just realized that when I typed up my background feature, I misspelled popular.
Are you popular?
Pie-opular.
No, he's a poplar.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the less famous cousin of the Pop-Tart.
And yes, for those watching the stream, every game is like this.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? You what, mate? All right. So for the storage space for the cart and the horses, and the 2 rooms, it cost you a gold for the night.
I will mark that off because we never distributed this gold.
You know what? It's worked out so far.
I already told you I don't want it.
So ladies, you head toward the bathhouse, and upon arrival, they tell you that it will be 10 gold apiece.
What the shit?
Holy moly. Why is it so expensive?
Welcome to Vegas.
Well, I
Mhm.
came so no one would get hurt. So I'll just deal.
Okay, I'm going to put in mining crystals. And how much gold do I have? 100. Okay. I'll pay for it.
Are you paying all 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So
was cool. It's just waiting.
you hand over the coin,
Yeah.
which the clerk takes and hands you 3 towels.
And then I steal it back. Just kidding. Okay. Alrighty. We are set. Let's go enjoy this bathhouse. I
It's
feel like a
good
mud bath first.
All right. The bath is very pleasant.
Laugh.
You get cleaned up before you spend as much time as there as you want. Not really a time requirement.
Hop in, hop out, done.
Yeah, there's also nobody else there, so
Is it like fragrance, or is there like?
I'm not gonna go into detail about your bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe not.
Anyway.
There's water and there's fragrance, and it's glorious, and you're done.
So it's
Okay,
this.
'cause I didn't want to spend 30 gold on none.
So it's this episode of the anime. Got it.
So I want to talk to Crystal real fast while we're.
I'm literally letting you guys just kind of talk. I'm just like fucking chilling.
Alright.
Could like take a nap.
I fucking might.
I'm just picturing Solania just turns into like an otter and just
He shapes, yeah, into a fish and just swims around.
I like the otter idea. Otters float when they sleep.
yeah.
Totally want that ability.
Into an otter and just passes out.
I want it so bad. How do I do it? Teach me your ways, Solania.
It's simple. You just get good.
Okay. I will be a druid next. So I go, I go up to Crystal, and I don't know what she's doing.
Well, she's currently in the bath with you.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
got that 1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
Probably. It's like, how I'm sorry for everything that's happened to you. Just,
She doesn't say anything. She just keeps like staring blankly off in the distance.
did she say anything the whole way here?
No, she slept most of it.
I'm glad you're safe. Do you remember what happened with our group?
No.
Do you know where you were heading before you got, you know?
No.
When was the last time you saw somebody?
About a half ago.
Where do you want to go?
Home.
I think you should go home too. I don't think this place is safe.
Think.
I think you need to find passage back to the ship, and then so you can go home.
I think that's a good idea.
I think so too. I don't know where the others are at, but I hope they were able to find their way back too.
They're all dead.
All of them?
Yeah.
How did you escape?
Dug a hole and hid in it. Didn't do me a lot of
Okay, well, I'll figure out a way to get you safe passage to shore. So you can head home.
Appreciate that.
Of course. For now, let's just relax and enjoy the night.
Hopefully.
I'm hopeful too. No, look in her eyes. Are they yellow?
Make a perception check.
Nope.
Not that you see.
You got mud in my eye.
Just got a little soap in the eye. That's all.
You go to look and she like closes her eyes, leans back, and relaxes.
Okay. Okay. And I relax too. And that's all I do.
I'm living my best life, taking a nap as an otter. So
I'm like eyeing Solania once in a while, be like, I want to be druid. Like now.
best life, man. I'm just sitting there floating, taking a fucking nap. It's great.
be a druid so I can turn into an otter.
Only fucking true reason for wild shape. It's fine.
Hmm.
Being useful in combat? Nah, otter
Is
time.
it like level 2 to change to an otter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So gonna be doing that.
Level 8 to fly.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was really excited about it and I haven't used it yet.
So clearly she's gonna become a flying otter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A flotter?
Yep.
Oh.
Do rest in druidism. I think that's all we're doing, I guess. It's just resting.
Okay. Eventually, you finish bathing and go back to the inn, or go to the inn. You go back and never been there. Go to the inn, get your room key from your companion. Is there anything else anybody's doing on this day?
I do not want to gamble, so no casino.
I will try to keep my head down to avoid causing problems for the party. Emphasis on try.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got one idea. I'm gonna try to scope out besides the casinos, what else there is of note in this city before I meet up with the party.
Okay. You find a bathhouse. Besides your like regular ins and outs of, different varying shops.
So nothing of note that would stick out to the gladiator of the party.
Not here, no.
All right.
Yeah, not that you can at least initially see. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
All right.
Yeah,
No.
nothing.
All right.
Seems pretty calm. Not much going on. Nobody really seems to be paying you any attention or really caring much for your existence. And you try to ask them a few questions about what's in town, and they all just kind of shrug you off.
That's a first. Other than that, not really much.
Okay. Anything else for anybody?
No. No, not for the current moment. It's cold out and I'm a lizard.
Okay.
I like the cold.
So you head back to the inn, prepare for a rest, and as it seems like night is reaching town, suddenly things get louder as the nightlife picks up. So you hear people begin rummaging around outside. People are shouting. There are the clopping of horses' hooves as they go down the street. It's very loud and rambunctious for about half an hour or so. people begin stirring through the streets. Eventually, it calms down to the point where you all can rest without being disturbed too much. And sleep through the evening and awake in the morning. Another long rest in the notes.
When we get up, how does it look outside?
Wet.
Looks like it looks wet, as you find a very thin layer of snow.
Okay.
At some
So-
point during the evening.
But is it continuing?
No, it is not currently snowing.
Okay.
Just sort of look at Kafka and like, I miss the warmer climates.
Kofkum doesn't even look at him, just kind of staring outside.
Kafka, you good?
It's good to know that I already have natural camouflage.
This one does not understand why the ground is now white.
It's
Have
snow.
you ever seen ice?
I too do not understand this snow. I've only seen it in the mountains. Why? Why is it here?
Y'all have never seen a block of ice in your lives.
This one has lived in the desert.
This one has lived in the jungle.
This one can explain it if you would like.
We will proceed to explain the concept of snow to these two.
Alright, explain it.
Yeah.
Well, when water freezes, it basically crystallizes and turns into what you see as snow. These little white flakes, and they fall and land on the ground. That's pretty much what snow is. So it's raining, and it got cold enough for the water to freeze, and it turned to snow.
Do be careful where you step. There may be ice somewhere. I would hate for you to go sliding down a street.
North is straight.
Agreed.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
What it looks like the storm passed, right?
Yep.
Then let us continue on towards this Iman place.
Sounds like a good
Side
plan.
note, did we ever find out what William does in Iman? He said he had potential work for us.
You guys
But we
never,
never
asked what his profession was.
I think we just assumed it was shady.
Why did you assume it was shady?
Or at least I did.
Well, that's what Omri assumed, I
I
think.
mean, have you met this group? We think
We-
everything is shady.
To be fair, we literally assassinated a leader of a town for money.
You're also friends with a lich.
Yep.
And a crime boss.
Yeah.
Hence why we think everything is shady.
Because
It's
we know
what
some
we
of the
know.
shadiest people.
Well, that's more from Winston. Afariel is just cryptic.
We will never bring up what we did in Western ever to any of the new party members. Period.
I have a feeling that Leaf and Cobham probably would just be like, okay. I mean, I know Cobham.
If you're not going to tell us, then why are you saying you're not going to tell us? Why would you even bother sharing that
I meant
information?
that out of character.
Oh!
My immersion.
So, do you want to, like, get some info on what's been going on in the city before we head out?
Sure. What's going on in the city, Josh?
Make an
Generally,
investigation check.
like, what's the rumor
Oh,
mill
this will be
looking
funny.
You're gonna go ask the innkeeper what the rumor mill is like,
You know?
or find a tavern and ask them, or ask random street people, or to a casino. Like, how you doing that?
A lot of
12.
emphasis on these casinos here, Josh.
Because they're a big part of the city.
Yeah, it's pretty much like their main thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
okay,
sure
that's
most of the gossip would come out of the
Like it's literally
casino.
this is literally fantasy Vegas. It's just casino.
okay.
Yeah. That's why.
Mhm.
Casinos and brothels.
All right. So you like try to figure out the goings on of the city, and like the people that are here look at you weird. Uh, Nobody really tells you much. One guy does look at you and go, "Don't I recognize you from somewhere?"
Doubtful. I'm not from around here.
Okay.
He's like, nope, definitely not. Never seen me before in your life.
Just Kofgum doing a quick cursory glance. Does he see anybody, any scale folk?
No.
Kofgum doesn't bother talking to people then. Because if they're looking at Leaf weird, they're going to look at him even weirder.
Well, they're looking at me weird because I have a reputation, apparently.
To be fair, a lizard, a cat, and a genasi walk into a tavern.
And
You're the one who gets the least weird. People are interested in you. People are scared of me.
Why is there a statue?
Yeah.
Every time.
Not really anybody out on the street to talk to. Figure stuff out.
Because it's early morning, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess start getting the horses together.
Maybe we'll ask like a guard on our way out. Just be like, hey, before we leave, is there a reason why we should leave?
Guard's like, yeah, you're here.
I didn't have any problems with the guard.
Yet.
Yet.
Give it time. We've only been here a few hours.
I keep forgetting that I've been bringing a warhorse along with us.
I thought the warhorse was helping with the wagon because one of our horses died.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By a bullet.
Yeah, just got eaten in one gulp.
Yeah, I
Meh.
think was it Jerry or Tom? I don't remember.
It was Tom.
It was Tom.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So now you got Jerry and Rambo.
All right, so you guys gather your things and your peoples.
I'm gonna go up to Cal. Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hi. Hi. Sorry. I wanted to talk to Cal. I don't know if you know, but my friend here needs to go back home. And you seem like somebody I can talk to about this. Is there can you can put it on yourself. Your clothes is on your bed.
Yeah, Cal.
Um
But I need help.
Oh God.
Cal's just stealing the toiletries.
do you know how to get her passage to the coast so she can go home?
I mean, that's going, isn't it?
Is that where
Iman's-
are we
Yeah.
going to
I
the
mean, we're
coast?
headed to
Yeah,
Amman,
Iman's
so-
on the western coast.
Oh, see, I don't know this place well enough.
Ah,
Unless,
gotcha.
unless you mean the
So-
Menagerie Coast, in which case you're gonna have to go the other direction.
Yeah, which
No.
continent you from?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that I was taken. I didn't know there was like many other continents. I was just forced to go, and I just didn't know where I was going.
Gotcha.
But she's heading on the other side of the. I don't know where she's heading, but her home is her home. My home's different.
Well, we can-
Sorry to butt in here, but does she know where she's from?
Oh yeah.
Maybe you should ask her, so we
I
know which
mean-
coast to take her to.
Oh, that's true. I hold on a second, and I run over to Crystal, and I'm like, "Do you know which coast you needed to go to go home?"
Whichever one's closer to Vasselheim.
Okay, thank you. And I run back. I was like, "The one that's closer to Vasselheim."
What's a Vasselheim?
I don't know. That's why Cal's here.
I mean, I
Cal's my map.
don't exactly know where Vasselheim is, but if there's a place that can get us close to it, is probably from Amman. So
Okay. Iman it is.
and that's where we're
Maybe.
headed. So should be able to find her passage there.
Okay. So, thanks. That'll help.
Yeah, no problem. Is she doing okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. And I was trying to look at her eyes last night, but I feel like I'm violating her space, especially since what happened. So I'm trying to keep like close to her, but not like overcrowding her. I don't know. I think she's tiny.
Yeah, she probably just she had a hell of a day, so she probably just
Oh,
needs a
yeah.
little bit of space. So just try not to overcrowd her, and just
No,
let her know you're there for her if she wants to talk or anything.
I think all she wants to do is just go home. I think traveling is done with that.
Well, we will help her to the best of our abilities that we can to get her home.
Thank you.
No problem.
She does a little peck on the cheek and runs away back to
Cow blushes.
Crystal. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna go head to Amman. There is it's a coast, so a coastal village. So I'm sure we can get you to
Village.
Vasselheim.
Okay.
Right. And if you need anything, I'm here for you. So I'm gonna talk. I can tell you all the stories all the stuff I've been through. Let's let you know I died like 3 times.
It doesn't make me feel.
Yeah, that's what we did. I'm sorry about that. I was just, I'm terrible. Okay. Alright. As we walk, I'm going to play, once we leave, I'm going to start playing my, like, common motion song thing that I have. Wait, do I have it on this character? No, I don't. Darn. Song of Rest, that'll probably help her rest. It'd be at ease. But that would be my plan. Alright, I'm gonna go help my son. Sorry.
All right. You guys begin your journey.
Juimon.
You travel over the course of the next several days toward Iman. I'm assuming you're all stopping to rest when needed.
I would assume so. Unless the
Yeah,
party
probably.
checks in anyway.
Sure.
Okay. Yes, hunt. Hut.
I mean, we can hunt.
You could.
Yeah. Just gotta hunt down that buffalo.
Yikes.
It's fine. My crossbow doesn't run out of ammo.
Oof. All right. I'm gonna make you guys go through every day. So after a few days, you arrive at the outer city gates of Iman and find a large city that lies ahead of you on the western coast of Tal'Dorei.
This is not a village. Whoa.
I mean, we did preface that it was a city, right?
There's like 3 of them all together. Why do they have walls on the inside?
Oh, believe me, you've seen nothing yet.
What is this place?
This would be the capital of this continent.
What?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what the concept of a capital is, either do you?
Nope.
This one has heard the term capital used.
Capital is like the main city of the continent.
And if this one uses capital in the same context, why is this the Death City?
What do you mean?
The Death Sea, is it like...
Capital punishment?
Oh,
There's-
Not that type of capital.
no, not that. Capital, like important city where the rulers live, right?
Like the most important city on the continent. It'd be like everyone
Like
goes here first
The
when they visit.
major trading hub, right?
It would be like how, where I'm from, everybody goes to Port de Mali first when they reach the Niger coast.
I feel like that's where I'm from. But I'm not sure. It sounds familiar. I was really young when I left. Like, really, really young. I was like 16.
I will never understand that.
Understand what?
Never mind. Lost on you longer lived races.
Oh,
This
well,
one is 15.
I mean, I don't know how.
Everyone here makes me feel so old.
I'm 110 years old.
I'm 120, baby.
But you're still a baby.
I'm an adult.
Me too.
I'm so confused.
But you'll live
I
like
need a nap.
you'll live like thousands of years.
Not that much.
Yeah, not that long.
Unless she goes full druid.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I'll die in like next 50 years or so.
You still got a few hundred under your belt.
Yeah, and I mean,
I've been alive for 31 summers.
I'm now going to try and figure that out. Okay.
how many summers how old are you?
I'm in my 20s.
Like 20 summers, 20s?
20 years, 20s.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
This one has stopped caring.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm just saying I haven't been home for a long time.
Is there anywhere in particular that we plan on going first?
Probably I'm going to go to the docks and try to seek passage to Vassal. For her, not me.
In that case, I'll try and acquire lodging.
I'm taking Cal with me, forcefully. Let's go. You're coming with.
Okay.
Mina, stay out of trouble. Not
I
me.
will.
God damn it, Abigail.
Abigail.
Oh,
We will get the names right
Nice.
eventually. Give us a few more
one of
sessions,
these
like
days.
50.
Yeah.
Ugh. Abigail, stay out of trouble.
I will.
Cal, you do you, honey. You're good.
I'll try.
Her later. I want to be an
Don't do anything Solania would do.
She would do nothing.
Don't look at me. I'm normally not
Don't
the
make
one that
me
gets in trouble.
disappointed.
Yeah, that.
Pretty sure
Oh
I'll
my
be safe.
god.
I'm trying to keep Kristen safe, so.
Remember, Cal doesn't do things. Things just
That's why I
happen
told
around him.
Abigail to behave, and Cal just
I mean,
Cal be Cal.
is anybody else looking for anything specific, or can we just like all be together?
I mean, I'll be stopping through the Temple District, just in case.
This one requires information.
This one's just seeking
That
passage.
depends on where you plan on looking. Got a lot of options.
I'm going to the docks.
Just blank stare at Garrus.
As we're making our way down, Leaf just wants to like point out to like a one section of the city. And it's just like, is the city on fire?
What do you mean?
What?
He's pointing to the still lightly flaming crater from Thordak's reign that's still there
forgot
even
about
20 years
that.
later. It's been built over, but there's still a little steam and smoke coming off of it.
Cal, Cal can't explain because he left, so never mind.
How recent is that in the history books, Josh?
20 years ago.
20 years?
Yeah.
Would somebody, I'm assuming someone myself who grew up on the coast,
Cal lived through the whole thing.
the next continent over probably doesn't know about this, do I?
Make a history check.
He might know about the utter destruction of Draconia, because that was like south of
Are there
Jorhas.
airships here?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll make a history check. Why not?
Do I see airships?
Somehow Kafka might know.
Kafkam's done a lot of reading.
That's a good question. Would they have published something about this in the past 20 years?
Kafkam's also done a lot of traveling.
I mean, you definitely would have heard about it, Kavga, just through like a lot of hearsay over the years. You weren't around for it.
Mm-mm. Kafka wasn't hatched until 5 years after. Kafka is 15.
I would have been rather young when it happened.
Lizard folk only live to 60.
I was just a little 11-year-old cat boy living in the jungle.
Kafka makes a sound that's like an attempt to whistle, but since he doesn't have lips, it's just kind of like a low hiss. Just looks at Leaf.
Why are you
This
looking
one-
at Leaf?
This one thinks it was a dragon. At least that's what this one has heard.
A dragon?
I mean,
I have not killed a dragon.
okay, that makes sense.
That could be interesting.
I mean, there was a city in my continent that fell out of the sky.
It was a whole country.
Whole country. Yeah, it was several cities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Draconia was a whole country of dragonborn, and they all died.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Ones who weren't enslaved. Yeah, there was a country that fell out of the sky. That might have been the same thing.
Kafka just starts walking on.
But it seems like the only
It can't-
people that
it can't be
have a
that
place
bad.
they want to go is like Abigail and technically Cal because she's taken with him. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna follow them because I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah.
Kafka will go with the people trying to gather lodging, and then once that's happened, then he's gonna go looking for information.
Yes. You'll follow me to find an inn, and then I'll be heading
Yeah.
to the temples to see if anyone I've of in the church I follow has heard of anything weird happening in the city.
I'm gonna go with Garrus because he didn't have luck last time he went to a temple.
I mean, Kafka's gonna be following me up to a point.
Yeah, up to a point. After we get in, then Kafka's splitting off by himself. Well, not by himself, with Korsham,
Oh right, you always have backup.
for now.
I say handle the port stuff first.
Yeah.
All right. So, few of you that are going to the port.
Was Leaf going with them, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the few of you that are going there head down to the port. And are trying to procure passage west for Crystal.
I try my best.
And I will assist.
All right. So you find a few boats scattered around, preparing to leave. You approach some of them. Most of them aren't heading west before eventually finding a larger ship making its way actually to Vasselheim with some trade goods and other sorts of things.
I approach.
All right, you find a few crewmates that appear to be preparing things. And they see you approach, and they're just like, "Ugh, how can we help you?"
Hi, yes. My friend here, Crystal, she needs passage back to Vasselheim as soon as possible. A lot of... This place is not for her. She needs to go home to be with her family. Is there a way that we can seek passage, or she can seek passage to Vasselheim?
Probably.
Who can I speak to get her passage?
That would be the captain.
Okay. Well, if it isn't any trouble, can I speak to him?
Sure. Captain!
Wasn't prepared for this. I put on my I made my outfit look really like glimmery and shiny, not glimmery and shiny. I should make it a little dull, because then he'll be like, "Money, she's money."
She's all sequins all
She's
the time.
all sequins.
Oh my god.
And that's when
no.
it's just, and that's when it's just the scene where fucking, just price is hiking up.
You're fucking-
Yeah,
oh.
I'm just. It's more like dull, but
Okay.
still like, but still kind of like she's clean. She's.
Yeah, it's 100,000.
All right.
Platinum.
You hear another voice from somewhere else on the ship. Just, what? What is it?
And I kind of like, excuse me, Captain.
Just a minute.
Okay.
That's the picture. He's always shouting.
After a couple minutes, a man comes up from beyond areas on the ship you can't see, walking
On
very
space and
oddly, as he looks like he's got some kind of limp. And then as he steps into view, you see he's got a peg leg.
I have my arm like, well,
It's
I
got
don't know
two
how tall
peg
it is.
legs.
I'm just kind of like, I'm just standing there. I'm humming like a beautiful melody while I'm waiting.
He comes into view and says, "Jefferson, what did I say about yelling?"
Hypocrite.
I was kind of hoping he'd yell. Kevin, what am I yelling? What?
Sorry about that.
Who the piss are you?
Hi, I'm Abigail Highhouse. And this is my companion, Crystal and Cal.
Their one companion?
Yes, there will be one. Wait, what?
I'm not very good at math, but it looks like you've got two companions.
I look around for Cal.
He's there.
So's
What?
Leaf, by the way.
Well, there's me, Leaf, Cal, and I'm pointing to Crystal, who I'm like holding my hands with. And this one.
Okay.
She needs passage to Vasselheim.
Okay.
So, is it okay for her to board your ship to Vasselheim?
You've got the coin, she's got the passage.
I sure do have the coin. How much is it?
12,000 gold.
What? To Vasselheim?
Yes.
No.
No, yes.
No, that's too expensive for Vasselheim.
You could buy your own ship with that.
I'm sure you can help a lady out.
Can I make an insight check to see if this guy is trying to rip her off?
Sure.
Alright.
Abigail, you can make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion check.
12.
10. I shiznit.
All right.
What?
Well, he got a 4 for his deception. And okay,
-4.
higher for the insight. uh, so yeah, he's definitely trying to rip you guys off, but stands firm in his prices.
I turn to Crystal and I just have tears rolling down my face. And I'm so sorry. I cannot get you to Vasselheim. That is too expensive. But this place is
It's okay. It's okay.
this place is way too
It's
dangerous
okay.
for you.
It's okay. It's okay. I got this. She takes out a dagger and jumps on the captain. It's like, give me fucking passage on your ship!
Holy
Crystal, no, that's not how you do it.
Holy shit! This escalated quickly.
0 to 100.
We come to find out Crystal's just
Crystal has a
barbarian.
much different way of negotiating than the rest of all of you.
Oh boy.
Why do I feel like Leaf sagely nodding?
I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration for that one.
Leaf sagely nodding, just like, if words don't work, violence is the answer. No, I don't think that's Leaf's way, but
I've been here for too long, put up with too much shit for people like you. Take it from me. Bring me home.
Please take her home. She's gonna kill. I don't want her.
It's like sitting there, like on the ground with his arms like to his sides, just like, oh my god. All right, fine. Just don't kill me.
What are the crewmen just like? Oh fuck!
The crewmen are like sitting there with like a box, like they're holding it up, and one of them looks like he's about to drop it. And then he like readjusts himself. Is like, sorry, Captain, our hands are full.
They were just conveniently full of that.
Nice.
And then Crystal lets the captain back to his feet and just like holds the dagger like at her side, and now she's just got this really crazed look on her face.
It's... Well, did she seek passage or not?
Oh yeah, she was granted the.
Okay.
yeah. He's like, don't fucking kill me,
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, fine.
Don't take my kidneys in my sleep, please.
Holy moly. Okay. Crystal, you're such a strong one. You've always been.
I will shank somebody.
Okay,
I'm gonna find a bed and sleep in it. And she just like
You
walks
shall
off,
do
and the
that.
captain's just standing there like, wow.
That was a
She's
weird
got
way
some
to phrase that.
fire.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She was on fire.
Reminds me of the time of the Cinder King.
Alright, Captain, please treat her well. Oh, she'll.
I'm more worried about the other direction.
Yeah,
As am I.
just. Face safe travels to Vasselheim.
I'm gonna need him.
By the way, have you ever heard of the High House Fishery? Why are we so rich? Alright, thank you, bye.
Have
When they find out,
fun on your travels.
when they find out it's a pyramid scheme.
And I'll just like turn to Cow and leave. I'm like, well, Crystal sure was this place changes people, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that.
I don't understand. She didn't actually kill him. What's the problem?
It was just the performance she did was pretty
Oh, I didn't realize that was a performance.
never mind.
Did the captain know? Because
No.
he must have been a great performer as well if he did know.
No. It's not an act really. It's just that's kind of like I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's just go.
Okay then.
Before the captain changed his mind. Which it wouldn't be wise if he did.
At this point, he's too afraid to.
They're about to set sail and just okay. No, where's the passenger? Where's the passenger? Oh fuck!
Who's missing a kidney?
She took the captain's quarters.
She said she was going to go find a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Knocks out and the captain just walks into the captain's quarters, sees her, and just
Out.
she's the captain now.
Mhm.
Just puts the
Surprised.
hat down on the table, walks out. And that's when we find out there's a pirate fleet between Tal'Dorei and Asira.
Let's not give him ideas.
Or at least ideas I haven't had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Cal, where to? This city is massive. I am I'm a bard. This city is magnificent. Where can I go?
I have no idea. I've never been here.
Oh, I bet you did.
No, I knew some things about this place, but I've never actually been here before, so.
So where do we go? This place is massive. We're gonna be lost. Oh great. Where are the others at?
That's a good question. I guess head back towards where we saw them last?
I
He
mean, you
said
guys
something
know they
about
went
a
to
temple.
district. Yeah.
A temple. Ooh, I wonder if there's a temple. My god's here. My goddess. And my god. I have two gods now. That's right.
You have two gods now? What's the second one?
Well, I have Saren Ray. And then I have the
Oh, hammer.
Allhammer.
Oh, right.
That debacle happened.
You say
So-
debacle, I say fun time.
Of course you do.
Although Saren Ray would be pleased to see me if she was here. Is there a temple of her? I don't know. Let's go ask. Go find a temple.
All right. You guys toward the temple district. Those of you that are already in the temple district, who are heading toward which temple?
I was gonna head to the Stormlords to see if anyone with a cloth may know what's goings on in the city. If you want to hear gossip, you ask a priest.
Okay.
Cogum is just kind of staring at it all, confused.
Amazing.
Yeah, same here, Capcom.
All right. So, you're going to Temple of the Stormlord and trying to figure out gossip. Making sure I heard that correctly.
Solania's
Yep.
just kind of hanging out outside.
So you enter the Temple of the Stormlord. Hi, bud. And you are greeted by a priest who says, "Hi, bud." No, I'm just kidding.
Just the most patronizing motherfucker.
A young boy approaches you. He says, "Hello, mister. Where can I take you?"
Gee wilkers.
It's just like, are any of the priests in church today?
Yeah, the priests are here. Father Ryan's around. He's doing confessional, so.
Oh, that's gonna get confusing.
Do you know anyone currently available?
Maybe, let me check. He goes running off. And he comes back and says, I think Father Eric is free.
Alright, would like to see him.
All right, what's this in regards to?
Oh, this place fancy.
Okay. I was going to, speak to him about, a issue with a cleric of his, or of the order, that may have been a bit overzealous, I should say.
Oh, it sounds like he might be in confessional.
Are the Stormlords Catholics?
That's what this is said like. I did not intend to sort of end up sounding Catholic. This is so weird.
What do you have to confess, my child? I didn't
Ah.
punch anybody today. Oh,
This place
you have to
pretentious
punch
fancy.
5 people.
Like, it'd be hilarious if confessional was just trial by combat.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
you haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he says, "Yeah, come, Father Eric is over here."
I will follow this young altar boy. God, this is so weird.
All right. He leads you through a set of double doors into a hallway and into a room on the right where the door is slightly ajar, but mostly a door. And you see a man
Fuck up.
sitting. I love that joke. Shut up.
Yeah, we know.
And you see a man sitting in a chair reading a very, very thin book. And he greets you and I should also point out This is not a small man. This is a burly, like 200-pound beefy dude in a small chair reading a small book.
Basically, put Big Show in like a priest outfit.
Basically,
Oh, God.
Oh, that's more than 200.
yeah, but like instead of large, he's thick. Yeah,
Nice.
With 3 C's.
4 C's.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
What a time to be alive to hear that come out of people's mouths.
And he looks up from his book.
And
You
Garrus,
didn't
you
notice
said
him before, but he takes off his very small reading glasses and folds them and sets them on the desk next to him. And he looks at all of you and says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
I was here to discuss. I came to discuss matters of a cleric who claimed to have been of your church, our church.
All right, who is this cleric?
I have his shields.
Did you win them in
Uh,
combat?
More like they were found after he fell in combat. I was hoping to see if maybe you knew the guy.
All
I
right,
will show him. I will show him the bulwark.
all right. He looks at it. No, I don't. Does not look familiar.
Well, if it helps, he said he was hunting artifacts of the church to bring them back.
There are many people that hunt artifacts of the Star Ward. You'll have to be more specific.
Specifically for the church itself to bring them back.
How long ago was this?
When did we get blown up by a cart?
It was
4 months
several months ago.
Several months ago.
I see. Perhaps I can check the Hall of Records. And he reaches into his drawer and pulls out another small book and opens it.
I take it our records are not very vast.
No.
It's a book, and on every page it's just Stormlord shit. Yeah.
I get the sense everything in this office is smaller in comparison to him.
Yes.
I mean, considering how big this dude is, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a big dude. He flips through and says, it does appear we have record of this individual. Looks like they were actually a paladin instead of a cleric. But I can understand how people can get that confused sometimes. And you said he was hunting artifacts?
Yeah, last I saw him, he was in Western.
Oh. He gives himself a hearty chuckle. It's like, it's kind of coincidental because his name was Brother Hunter.
That is very ironic.
I thought so too. It sounds almost like he's hunting his brothers, but it's his actual name. And you said he's dead?
As far as I know, I sort of was in the Parchwood, found the shields, and have been carrying them since then.
Make a deception check.
Half lie. This is a half lie.
It's
Doesn't
still a
matter. Yeah,
lie.
doesn't matter. You ain't telling the truth, so it ain't persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Mm, 19.
All right, what's the part you're not telling me?
He did kind of attack me whilst
Ah.
I was in the city.
So it's even funnier because he was hunting his brothers. Ah, classic. All right, well, it's not like we can put him on trial for anything because he's dead.
Side question. I just came into the city. Is there any place you would recommend for lodging, and or to ask around for news, and or I came from the coast. I'm kind of a fighter for entertainment. I'm assuming nothing of that nature here.
Not that I'm aware of, at least outside of the temple. You can always spar.
I'm basically just trying to see if I can use this fucking background feature at least once in the city.
Which background feature? Oh, that one. I mean, there are rumors that underground fight pits exist, but we
Of
don't
course, this church
actively,
would know of them.
don't actively seek them out. They don't really benefit us too much.
We don't endorse that, but we're not saying that we don't know of them. What's good to know is there anything I should keep in mind as going to the city?
Like what?
Like, is there anything you would know of that would want to start trouble with a local paladin?
Here? No. This place is relatively safe, minus the giant pit of fire.
Yeah, saw that on the way in. You wouldn't happen to know to, a dwarf who follows this religion, would you?
I know many dwarves that follow this religion.
Would you happen to know a very angry one who wields a giant axe that makes itself into a sword by chance?
I know of a few dwarves that do that. I have to be more specific.
He's kind of got one eye, very angry.
Okay.
Typically, nothing can get through him.
Okay. I have to be a little bit more specific.
You know the dwarf's name. Just ask him if he knows him.
Okay, I will just go. I will be out with. I will stop being vague and just ask him if he knows a Ragdeer Bloodstone.
Oh, Ragdeer. No.
Seriously?
I don't know.
Okay, it's good to
Does
know.
he have like another moniker that he goes by, or is that his own?
I mean, that's what people close to him know him as. He's used a lot of names.
Okay, I start listing them off. Maybe I know.
I'm just gonna start listing. I don't have them on hand at the moment.
Oh, Jolly Goodfellow. Yeah, I know Jolly. Not so jolly, actually.
Has he passed through recently?
Recently, no. Last time I saw him was probably like a year ago.
Okay.
Then again, he did punt a child, so he
Okay, makes sense.
had to run from town pretty quick.
Makes sense.
Actually, come to think of it, William wasn't too happy about that one.
Is that the... That was the... I feel bad for that child.
Yeah, it ended up terribly. Got a bruise, like permanent. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that kid. Maybe healed. Honestly, can't remember.
Alright. In that case, that's about all I wanted to ask. I will be around the city for a while. Doing work.
Good to know.
I may come by for confessional if I need it. Probably not.
Okay.
Leaving.
I'm sure Father Ryan would be very happy to pound the shit out of you.
I'm gonna just leave. Hope to God nobody sees the conduit on my way back on the way out.
Okay. So yeah, you just leave, find Leaf and Kovgum and Corsham outside. Actually, the two of you outside would have gathered a small audience of children as they were playing in the streets, saw Corsham, and came running over, and are now just like looking at him from afar, like you could catch them like daring each other to go up and poke it.
What about me?
Oh yeah, you are there. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, Solani is also
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Leaf is not there. Solania is there. Yes.
Yeah.
I got it backwards.
Yeah, they're coming this way.
Yeah.
Either way, like he has a bunch of small children around, but like, fine.
Kafka is just confused, just staring at them like they're staring at Corsham. Just like he knows what a child is. It's just why are they gathering?
I've never seen anyone like you or him before. They're just curious.
Just really respond. Just keep staring at them.
After a
I'll
few
fill
minutes,
them-
they scatter before Garrus comes back out.
Yeah. Once we reconvene, I will inform Solani and Kafkum of it, of some of the more pertinent information. There's a lodging here, although I recommend you probably want an inn. As per usual, as I've come to find out, there's a couple underground fight pits in this city. If we need to make a quick buck.
Hmm. Alright.
Let's hope to God the eldest didn't get into much trouble.
Ah. I've come to accept it at this point.
So, fun fact: this is the first formal church. Apparently, confessional involves getting your shit rocked, as I say.
Well then. Fancy.
Anywhere you two want to go?
Compton's just had a blank stare since he started talking.
I'm like 90% sure this is the biggest city I've ever been in my life.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm pretty
it
sure
would be
the
about
city's...
this time that the others roll up as well.
And I'm pretty sure all the excitement from the cities broke Cobgum. So, you know.
Just
This
sort of
one
like
understands none of this.
just sort of like wave my hand in front of Kafka, like, "Are lights on? Anyone home?"
Just this one understands none of this.
1,000-yard stare.
It's not really like 1,000-yard stare. He just looks visibly confused about everything.
We'll try and explain when we get to an end, dear.
Is that not what this is?
No.
This is the church. A place of worship. When we reconvene with the others, we will ask how it went.
Yeah, just walk away.
I mean, it is about this time that they stumble upon you by
Mhm.
sheer luck.
I mean, it's kind of hard to mess with Garrus and the cup.
I mean,
Mostly
I'm probably not the only Genasi in this city, but
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
probably
that's why-
very rare.
Yeah, so I was like, mostly Kofgum.
I mean, I'm in the 19% of the population here. How did the port escapade go?
Well, we found Crystal passage on a boat, so she'll be able to get home.
That's good. What aren't you telling me?
Yeah, there's a slight story there.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
are we
yeah.
missing here?
What?
Yeah,
What-
as
what-
soon as he starts talking, just Kofgum looking at.
Why do you automatically assume I'm hiding something?
Are you hiding something?
Me? I'm not hiding anything.
That tone of voice says differently.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong, as per usual.
You do nothing wrong ever.
Things
Yeah.
just happen around me.
This one assumes you found more.
She kind of like goes up to Cal and just like she kind of wraps her arm around his arm and she's like, everything is fine.
Insight check that.
Okay.
I feel like there should be like a mother mode.
Not one.
Hold on.
Garrus does not understand
Hold on.
affection.
Is it like deception?
Well, you're technically not lying, so it'd be persuasion.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, still.
So higher.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You gave me egg rolls? Oh, you're so awesome. Thank you.
You're
You're welcome. Egg rolls rain from the sky. All right, that's D&D, everyone.
See you all.
All right.
later.
Yeah. All right. We've done a D&D. See you all never again.
Solania, everything might be fine, but something's up. You believe her, but she's leaving something out.
Alright, you didn't get in trouble, and Cal never gets in trouble by his own violation. So what happened? Something's
Leaf?
missing.
Care to explain?
Crystal managed to find her passage pretty pretty simply.
By a process of elimination, this one believes it did it. Pointing at Leaf.
Just
What?
like Leaf,
What
can you
happened?
explain what happened?
What? I'm confused now. What did I do?
What happened?
Can we appreciate that currently a wood elf is just like interrogating everyone
yeah,
in the
and
middle
then,
of the religious district?
Yeah, and then Kovgum, just process of elimination, points at Leaf. Just Leaf did it.
I didn't do anything.
Well, what
Will
happened?
someone tell me what
Crystal?
happened?
We went to the port to find
Mhm.
passage for this crystal person.
And she found passage.
Yes.
How?
She negotiated.
I don't
Why
like
do
that
I
word.
feel
How
like
did she
negotiate?
negotiate?
Cal literally mumbles under his breath with a fucking dagger.
Yeah, you can hear that, Sorania.
Yeah, with her passive of like 25. 23.
Excuse me?
What?
She did what?
He was trying to. Isn't that mic on? Yeah. He was trying to charge us 1,000 gold.
1,200.
Passage.
1,200.
Well, over.
Oh, I
No,
thought
12,000 gold.
No,
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, 12,000 gold to get to Vasselheim. She got pissed, so she did it her own way, and now she has passage. Nobody
This
died
one
or
is-
got hurt.
This one presumes negotiation was done with violence.
Negotiation was definitely done with violence.
Technically, there was no
It wasn't
violence. There was a
violence.
threat.
It was
there was a threat,
threat.
and
It
that
was
was it.
a knife!
And she intimidated him. That's it. She wasn't really going to do it.
This one has often
I-
found that intimidation is not a good tactic.
Well,
This one is also not good at intimidation.
she got fried, killed, murdered, and then he's trying to charge her 12,000 gold to get off this plate or get off this continent, whatever.
Off this
Does the
plane.
word haggle not
Off this
exist
plane.
in your vocabulary?
She needs
Oh dear.
to get away from here, and he was keeping her.
Does the
from
word
leaving.
haggle not exist in your dictionary?
I was trying to, but he was firm with his price.
You know what? You know what? It's
And
fine.
normally,
fine,
I
it's fine.
can negotiate, but he was really firm with his price, and she was like not having it.
This one believes this is confessionable. Looking at Garrus.
It's fine.
Not by my church.
It's fine.
There'd be a whole lot more violence involved.
The ship left?
I'm sure it did. You've been gone for a while. They were about to leave.
Left?
If
Was
it
only
helps,
the captain?
if it helps, the captain and part of the crew seem to be impressed by it.
Very
Great.
impressed. And
Great.
the crew thought it was funny, I think.
Awesome.
You know what?
Leave, Kafka. That is not an acceptable negotiation term. Do you understand me? Not acceptable while in the city.
Why?
That could get us arrested.
This one
Do you
understands that threatening to eat people is not an acceptable form of attempting to get what you want. Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
I didn't think it was.
You did that nice,
Insight
Cal.
check. Sorry, insight check.
On Kovgum?
Why would you eat
It's not
people?
necessary.
Still.
Yeah, it's very easy to tell he's being completely truthful.
You know what? You know what?
That there's probably a story behind it.
Yeah, Kovgum knows not to eat people.
Yeah.
He doesn't know not to fight people. He only said that he knows not to eat people.
Or
Cal's
to
not
threaten to eat
concerned.
them.
Before I lose my sanity, and before anyone else gets threatened,
This
go
one that
find a
might know a
name.
place to help your sanity, yes.
Cow. Why did you?
Didn't say it very loud.
You're talking to. She can hear.
I forget. Sorry.
Yeah,
This one
Sorania, you
believes
can
she
hear
hears
that.
the wind.
I choose to just kind of like let them Deal with it.
belief.
I mean, she's
Just
gonna
deal with it.
find out somehow eventually. She always does, and it's better to just tell her the truth anyway.
But we could have told her in a nicer way. You hid it under your breath, and she heard.
Well,
I hear
at least she
everything.
knows.
Let us go, children.
Oh shit.
Let us go.
Feel like
Cal's
I got
not gonna be
stole.
leaving your side much anymore, Solania.
Yeah.
Just so you can see that this shit he doesn't cause,
She
it just
knows
happens
it's never
around
you.
him.
She knows it's never you. You never instigate anything. You defend yourself when others. You never do anything wrong. It's never you.
I know, but Cal's now going to prove that more often because he's not leaving anymore.
Cobgum just following behind Swanee as she's walking away. Just every time they pass a kid and they start staring at Corsham, he's just staring at them.
So what'd you guys find?
Well, I went there from my own ends. It was mainly, yes, there's underground fight pits here, as you would expect. Giant city.
And
They know they exist. They don't endorse them, but they're not going to do anything about them.
there's underground pit fights.
You know, why am I, the gladiator, not keen on pit fighting, but you seem excited by this?
This one does not understand the importance of them being underground.
Legality.
I want to
See,
do one.
now I'm very confused because Solania just said that if we try to use violence against people, we'll be arrested. But now you're talking about doing it for money.
Sorry. I should clarify. In arranged places such as these arenas that we do, you can get paid for violence. Now, if you do it on the
Although
street,
it's still illegal.
still illegal. But on the street, where everyone can see, or when there are others around, and you're not getting, I shouldn't put it that way.
Generally,
we weren't on the street; we were on a dock.
if you try to, do something like that in public, in, broad daylight, you will get arrested for it. Does that help?
Arranged fights are okay if you're not caught by authorities. On the streets, when it's not arranged, is never okay.
The only time I think an arena is legal here is probably several months ago.
We're not getting into that, though.
Yeah, that's a whole other kind of worms.
So, are we doing this arena thing or not?
I was just bringing it up in case we needed more coin, because Iman is not cheap.
Do it. Let's do it. I want to do it.
We will get around to it. First, we need to find an inn.
Kofkum's expression is clearly gears are turning, but they aren't connected. Just shake his head, keeps walking.
You guys would also have your carriage. So whoever had that still has it.
What?
Still have your cart.
Oh, cart.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
You're not required to leave it anywhere because it's a big city.
Yeah, I'm guessing we probably would have had it done.
I mean, we could always find it. We have essentially a key fob.
As long as we're within a mile.
Yeah.
City's a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's fair.
in information, get in touch with William. That's the goals, right?
Get in touch with who?
William.
Oh, okay. I heard of Winston. I was like, why?
He's all the way in Western.
All right. You're going to find an inn first?
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough. Yeah. You find an inn. What, you find an inn called the Deceased Dragon.
That's rather dark.
Is it around?
Yeah.
Someone is real salty.
Someone's trying to cash in on the name.
This one believes they're trying too hard.
Shut up. They don't need your approval.
This one is confused why the voice in the sky is indignant. I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Alright, securing lodging, I'm assuming be like gold or 2.
3 gold.
117 for those keeping track.
Okay.
Secured a room and a place to store your carriage. Now what?
Now Kafka goes looking for information.
Where?
Yes.
Nah.
Kafka walks out, turns around, walks back in. This one has no idea where this one is. This one will figure it out. Walks out and just starts looking around for any place that looks fancy.
There's a lot of fancy places. Come on.
That looks fancy in so far as maybe magic.
Oh, magic. Okay. Yeah, you go wandering the streets and you find a place with a purple sign with a unicorn on it. And it says Gilmore's Glorious Goods. And it looks pretty magical.
I almost want to ask if Kaufman would know what a unicorn is.
You find
But
a
he
horse
has-
with a horn on his head.
Yeah, I mean, he has a 9 he has a 9 in Arcana. I'd assume that it's pretty low tier. Just- walks in.
All right. You walk in, and immediately a male turns his head to face you and goes, "Greetings!
Oh no.
Jesus.
Welcome to Gilmore's."
Kaufman just cocks his head to the side like a dog.
Things by 2.
Aren't you exotic? Tell me,
Dear God.
what are you here for? Potions? Magical armor? Magical enhancements?
looking
Well, like,
around,
am I
seeing
there?
all. Kafka went by himself.
Oh. He's with
Looking around. Does Kafka see like any books?
Yeah, there are books in cages.
This one seeks information.
Information. What sort of information?
Thinking of phrasing. This one seeks information of creatures not of this world.
Ah, you're probably gonna want to check a library then.
This one is new. This one does not know where such things are.
Let me get you a map.
This one would appreciate that.
And he just like waves his hand, and a scroll appears. Take that. It's complimentary.
Grab it. Nods, walks out.
Don't be a stranger.
References the map. Try to find the library.
All right. You find the library.
Okay. Just still kind of confused about what just happened as he's walking. Just kind of talking to Korshim and Draconic, knowing full well Korshim won't say anything back. Just
Yeah.
that was weird. Walks into the library. Just how big is this place?
It's pretty big. Pretty big library.
Bigger than the Mages College in Western.
Not bigger than the college, but bigger than their library.
Yeah, bigger than what they had.
All right, so while Cogum's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah.
I want to go shopping. I need to do some trading. Is this working? Is there a possibility I can go do some trading?
What kind of training?
Trading.
Oh,
Trade.
trading.
Yes.
Yeah, I can training too.
Trading.
Trading. I need to trade.
What are you
And
trading?
I want to trade my boots for maybe more AC.
What are your boots?
They're the boots of tracking that or false tracks.
Oh, the common item?
Uh huh.
Okay.
I just need like a ring of AC or something, and possibly a shield.
You can certainly get a shield.
Mm-hmm.
But any uncommon items are going to cost far more than your boots are worth. Your boots are probably only worth 30 gold or so. And to get something that would boost your AC, like the most basic one's a cloak of protection, which is an uncommon item. Which would cost like 300 to 500.
I'm gonna talk to Cal to borrow some.
Sounds like you guys might need some money.
Yes.
Cal doesn't have much money.
So I'm going to buy a shield.
Okay. Cost 10 gold.
Okay. So I'll deduct it. And I'll wait till after the arena to buy rest if I win anything. Highly doubt it, but you never know. But that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
How do I fix this?
Yeah, so you just go to a blacksmith.
Yep.
Get you a shield.
Is there a common shield that I can buy?
That would be it.
Just the regular shield?
Yep.
Isn't there a shield that has like a scary face on it? That's a
Yeah,
common magic item.
that's kind of what I wanted.
Is
Like
there?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure there is.
Let me get banana thumb.
It's the shield of faces or something like that.
Let me check. Where?
It's in the
Magic item. 130.
Shield of expression.
Shield of expression. Yeah. Front of the shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you use a bonus action to alter the face's expression. Okay. I could say you can trade your boots for that.
done deal. Okay. And I think that's all I'm going to do is just get rid of my boots, get the shield, and I'm scaring Cal with it. Because I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
I love the common magic item. They're so good.
Leaf is starting to get a little antsy because he thought the whole reason they came here was to find the reflection.
What else are you guys planning on doing?
Didn't you say this William friend of yours might know where the... I never remember what we started calling these things. Are they apostles or
Emissaries.
Emissary.
emissaries? Thank you.
There's a handout.
Yeah, but then I would have to click on it.
Oh, that's your own laziness.
I didn't say I wasn't lazy. Yeah, so
Most
should-
likely, but I have no idea where he is.
okay, then let's ask somebody and perhaps they can tell us where he is.
Okay. I don't know, like the innkeeper, I guess?
Sure,
Bad day for me to try and make decisions there.
maybe.
What?
sending you a video on TikTok. You have to send it to your D&D group. Don't watch it first.
Savannah has spoken?
Oh god. I feel like I should be
Interrupting the
concerned.
game. Wow.
I was this close to getting us back on track too.
I'm
You
sorry.
know that can't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, ask the innkeep if he. I don't even know what his name is anymore. Williams. Just the chart.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The 17th,
17th.
I think.
Yep, it was 17.
Okay, I knew it was high teens. Couldn't remember specifically. But I guess I did.
Good job.
Sure, I'll remember the things like how many numbers someone is, but I can't remember 5 minutes ago.
I'm proud of that one because I can tell you now.
And tell us now what?
I'm really proud of that one because I've been struggling all night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, well, ask the whoever the fuck I said.
The innkeeper.
All right. You approach the innkeeper, and he like looks at you and like, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Probably a stupid question, but I was wondering if you'd be able to help us find, or if you knew where William Sharp 10th stays.
Well, what's my answer worth to you?
Leaf watches intently to see how she resolves this.
A single copper.
Is it worth your life?
That was my first instinct, actually. Actually, my first instinct was to be like, my friends don't beat the shit out of you. Like, I don't, like...
And of course,
Not
Cal
what
is
I
here
said.
for this, so something's
Not what
obviously
I
going to
said,
happen.
but, like...
Yeah, see, violent negotiation is only okay when Solania does it.
Because Lonnie's at the end of her rope.
Well, so was Crystal.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I never said she was in the wrong. I just said that's not a proper way to negotiate.
Yeah, glass houses.
Must be nice from that glass house of yours.
Oh god. I'm sorry, Josh. Could you repeat what you said?
Yeah, he asked, what his information was worth to you, or what his answer was worth to you, I should say.
Less exhaustion.
What?
Listen, man, I have 5 other party members. I think that's the right number at this time. I'm very tired. Feel like I'm at least 60 years older than I actually am. I just really want to find my friend. He's kind of forgot where I don't know anything about him on.
Well, fortunately for you, I don't know who he is.
Okay. Where would I go to find out where someone like that lives?
Have you tried asking him?
I haven't seen this man in months.
Are you sure he's still alive?
Not entirely.
Well, I would start with that information.
Who would I ask about that?
Probably a priest.
Okay. Okay. And if he does happen to be alive, who would I ask about where to find him then?
Guards
All right.
or
Cool.
somebody else that knows him, or a record keeper, homeowners association.
She just kind of is like blankly staring at him now. Sir, I know I'm dumb. But at this point in time, I'm very tired. Thank you for your time. And she just kind of like walks off.
Didn't we just get a long rest?
Mentally tired from bullshit is different.
Oh.
I don't know if that was Mike asking or Leaf.
Can't
Yeah.
they be both?
Why not both?
Yeah, yeah.
When did
Also,
Karos get here? What the
Krista has a head cold that's been like punching her in the face for the past 2 days. Like, I don't know what's going on really. I'm just kind of piecing everything together as it goes. I literally had to ask Josh what the fuck we're doing in the mall. Like, it's bad.
Right. We're going to that place. Why?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the thing.
The actual message is, I swear I'm not stupid, but why are we in Amon again? So, like, I'm having a great time tonight. Probably wouldn't be too hard to find, like, a guard or some shit, right?
No.
Cool. I ask a guard.
Okay.
Okay.
The guard looks at you for a second, like, intently. Like, which William Sharp?
17th?
17. I think he lives in the north. Look for a big house.
Man, all the houses here are big to me.
Look for
Yeah,
a
to be
bigger
more
house than the big houses.
On the edge of the farm.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, God, we try.
Alright, generic guard number 372.
Whoa.
It's 373.
No. He's only 46.
Okay.
The rest of them have
Hasn't
names.
been that many sessions yet.
This is Guard Frank 2, actually.
Guard Frank.
Yeah. His older brother Frank 1 died tragically.
Yep, died to Frank.
I go tell everybody else. That's the best I could get for now.
And then Swanee echoes.
Mostly because I don't even know where to start, like, archives or, like, whatever the other places he said were. And I feel dumb asking.
Bless you.
Joseph, bless you. I'd appreciate if someone would go with me to ask where the other places are.
Cal's going.
Thank you.
Going.
Remember what the other places you said were. What were the other places you said?
Well, that's what the innkeeper was telling you. The guard told you basically where he lived.
Yeah, but to the north is very vague.
I I filled in a little bit more details because the guard would have told you, like, on the edge of the farmland.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I am very out of it today. Okay, so how many houses would that be though?
You'd have to go there to find out.
Oh, how far away is?
To the
Holy
north, on
fucking
the edge of
wow.
the farmland, so it's a couple miles.
Yeah, if you're looking at the map of Iman, it's northwest of all those houses on the outside of the walls. All those houses on the outside of the walls is the upper slums.
Inside the walls.
Outside the walls.
Outside the walls.
Well, I was meaning. Okay.
Okay. What time of day is it?
Probably like
Yeah,
early
it's-
morning,
It's
right?
early morning.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Go try and find his house, I guess. Wherever.
Just you and Cal going?
Me
So
too.
it's me, Cal, Abigail, so. Anyone else?
Sure, let's
Okay.
all go.
Okay. So everybody, make your way through town, out into the northern slums, through the northern slums, and eventually find a large house on the edge of the farmland, amongst other smaller, large houses.
This is, wow.
There's also like a tall perimeter wall, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
With a perimeter wall.
Yeah, because it's like a major property. One might even call it an estate.
And you find a gate at the estate, and it's great.
Wait.
There would be a sign above the gate that says the Sharp Estate for sharp young minds.
Go away.
Oh god, the rhymes. They're out of control.
This.
Did I rhyme?
We're at the gate at at the Sharp Estate for sharp young minds.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
Stretching that one.
That thing.
Solani, do you want to lead the charge here? You and Omri had the most interaction with him.
Did Garrus meet him? I don't remember.
I did.
A little bit, but me and Omri, talked to him the most.
I think other than
fuck.
brief interactions, I don't think anybody else really talked to him.
Gotcha.
We had conversations with Solani and Omri present.
Is,
I remember that much.
just a. Oh god, how do
If you need me
Um,
back up, I'm here.
Is it just like we can come in whenever? They're like guards or
You don't see any.
she's just gonna kind of hesitantly gate?
It's locked.
Fuck me. I'm sorry. Just...
Just the immediate. It's like, fuck.
Well, where's a doorbell when you need one?
I kind of picture that's just Stalani's reaction too. Just right, fuck.
Oh god.
Time for some good old fashioned breaking and entering.
A couple minutes later, unless you're breaking in.
We do not attempt to break
I'm kind
in.
of sadly just kind of like leaning on the gate, like.
I just picture just like lightly tapping your forehead. Just, fucking goddamn it.
Then a couple minutes later, you would see a figure making its way towards the gate.
Disgusting.
To which, it's a creature that probably most of you have never seen before. To where Leaf just kind of cocks his head and he says, "What is that doing here?"
What is what doing where? Oh, that.
Yeah, you can
I'm
see.
sorry, what is what doing?
Yeah, you turn around and you see this red-skinned figure making its way towards the gate. They are wearing thick half plate that kind of resembles like Mongolian armor.
Oh.
And they have a large sword on their back, and their red face is slightly reminiscent of like monkey shaped.
Never mind. I thought I
And-
knew it.
And Leaf says, "That is a hobgoblin."
Oh, never mind. It is what I thought it was. You be okay with Thief? You're not gonna start anything?
I mean, I'm not here to protect this estate from hobgoblins.
Okay.
I'm interested to know why it's up here, but I don't think it has anything to do with the conflict between our people. And the hobgoblin comes up to the gate and he says, "Can't I help you?"
Here's William Sharp the 17th, please. We are.
You are
Business
Friends.
associate.
Claudia. My
Huh.
companion.
We were not expecting guests.
We were told if we were ever in town, he would have work for us. We were hoping to take him up on that offer.
One moment. And he turns back towards the estate, towards the main house, and points a finger at it. And then a moment later, he says, "Okay, you can come in." And he unlocks the gate for everybody.
Okay,
Thank
you
you.
come in now.
Thank you, random stranger.
Can I come into the out now?
As I'm playing with my shield, making random faces.
I like that message is canonically, you point a finger at a thing.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how the spell works.
Yep. And
Wait.
you
Somatic-
guys are allowed into the estate and led up to the door. And eventually make it inside.
The hobgoblin says, "Try to be quiet. Clash is still in session."
Oh, can I join the class?
Maybe another time, dear.
Ray's gonna qualify first.
I miss school.
I've never
Ah.
had school.
Yeah, he leads you guys through the complicated layout of this mansion, where you can hear people talking on the other side of many different doorways, and eventually you come to one doorway, and he quietly opens it, and you all see a classroom filled with children that seem to be in their mid to late teens. And at the head of the classroom is a young man with stark white hair and glasses. And he seems to be giving a lecture on economics.
I am happy. I mold myself in the classroom.
Just sneak into a desk.
I sneak into a desk, I pull out my notebook, and I start jotting things down.
Well, you don't. You don't really get a chance to do that because at seeing you guys like kind of hugging in the doorway, the teacher kind of seems to wrap up their lecture on like an uplifting note. I'm not gonna try and do that because Mike is
not-
bad at economics. This guy's not.
Like, I
Not
was
on
not
purpose for that.
Yeah. And you see all these teens make their way out of the classroom. And he looks at all of you and he says, "Please, come in."
Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt.
Both me and my shield pout.
You have your shield out?
Yes, and we both pout.
She's been playing with the shield. She
Oh,
got it,
yep.
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I don't think it's an aggressive thing. I think it's more just messing with it.
Yeah. He recognizes you, Solania, and he says, "Solania, it's been a while."
She just kind of like waves, like, "Hi."
Yeah, it's been a bit.
It's been a very tiring while.
What can I do for you?
God, how do you even start this?
Oh, hold on. I actually have something for you.
What?
And you see William walk over to his desk and open up a drawer, and out he pulls what looks to be a scroll case. Weird enough, this came for you.
So here, just takes it. Do you know?
Josh, do I know from who?
It was delivered by a raven.
Ah,
Okay.
says
I
not clear, but it came by Raven. It's a very unusual way of delivering
yeah
things.
yeah. It is. I know
we who.
exactly who. She opens it.
All right.
Death.
You you open up the scroll case, and pull out a large scroll that looks like it has been covered in some sort of blood on the scroll itself. But it's not like dry blood. It seems to be like infused in with actual paper material.
Okay.
Got a flavor to dramatic.
It is very dramatic, yes. And as you, I'm assuming, unravel the scroll,
Yep.
you unravel the scroll, and instead of words on paper, you find a single blood-covered rose.
Okay.
Do you have an admirer, Solania?
No.
I sure hope not, because that's disgusting.
That's disturbing.
Other than the blood, is it special? Like anything weird about it? I don't.
You can
What?
make a nature check.
Like, yeah, sure. Can't be bad, but sure.
You're not sure whose
I
or
don't know
what blood it
shit.
is, but it's definitely blood.
Can I look at it?
I want to touch it before she is allowed to touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna look at it.
Yeah, just look. No touchy.
Alright, I'm just like observing it, like
I
I
don't.
like and I'm like, I don't know about this one, Solania.
Why does this man have to be so dramatic? And she just kind of like picks up the rose to like
All right,
look at it.
you
Can I
pick it up.
make a nature check? Or sorry.
Too late.
And
You pick the
bad
rose up,
decisions.
and it disappears in your hand, and you feel a sharp sting in your palm.
Ooh, ow.
You take 25 points of piercing damage,
Fuck. Okay.
and one of your cantrips is replaced with a new cantrip. So you can pick any one of your cantrips and replace it.
Oh shit. Cool.
Your new cantrip is called Blood Siphon.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Edgy.
You okay?
She's just kind of like staring at her hand, like, yeah.
Ow. Fuck.
Dramatic, but yeah.
You have some interesting friends, Solania. Speaking of which, these couple unfamiliar faces.
Oh, yeah. This is Abigail. She's like just gonna point to everyone. You remember Garrus and Cal?
Yeah, we met.
This is Kafka, and this Leaf.
Kafka isn't there.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is Leaf, and we have another friend who isn't here right now, but
He's doing a
Mom.
research.
Oh. Well, it's
Thomas
nice
left my door
to
wide open.
it's nice to meet both of you. My name is William Sharp, the 17th. Most people just call me William, though.
I have enjoyed your class.
she enjoys learning.
Oh. That's something we have in common, then.
I didn't really get a chance to finish because I was taken out of my home and forced into many things that I didn't want to do. I always wanted to finish.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, but there's always time for learning.
Yes. As I try to, every single time I see a class, I try to learn. That was too late. It's okay.
Should we inform him about the weird stuff going on?
I'm trying to get there.
Weird stuff?
Yeah,
Lot
as
of
you say
weird
that
stuff.
right to his face.
I just picture he likes to like perks up like a dog. Weird stuff.
Weird stuff. I like weird stuff.
Can I just hand him my notes so he can just look at it?
Oh, you took notes on them?
Oh yeah. Take notes
Well-
on everything.
But before you guys continue, he'll put a finger up and he says, turning over to the hobgoblin who's still been standing there watching all of you, he says, Zundak, it's fine. They're friends. Don't you have a class B teaching now anyway? And he grumbles and then goes walking off.
Yes. Class. Sword
I-
comes out.
You do
PE?
hear from down the hallway a shing.
Oh
He
god,
teaches
it's Anakin
detention.
Skywalker's class.
He teaches detention.
No, physical education.
I figured.
Close
Physical
enough.
education.
Yeah, same diff.
But I'm assuming he's also in charge of detention.
Solani's just kind of be like, so it's hard to explain, but being from God's knows where has sent these creatures down. They fully intend to destroy everything. The last few months, we've been trying to get rid of them, and we stumble upon knowledge that one may be here now. It's simply referred to as the reflection.
Really?
Yes.
Our choices were either here or Kaimo. We assumed we'd go here first, since we know you.
Interesting. Otherworldly creatures have come down. You said from where?
We have no idea.
From the sky.
Yes. I have put a lot of things together, and I'm assuming it's the fiery rock thing that fell from the sky when you guys first met me.
They are neither fiend nor celestial, so I can't detect them. So
Hmm.
that probably helps your.
But I still feel like they're demonic because they possess us.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
more than demons can possess people.
Great.
Well,
They-
if they're from the sky and they're otherworldly creatures, then that sounds to me like aberrant
For sure.
creatures, aberrations, eldritch horrors.
You have any what is your experience with aberrations? Just purely research focused, or just
Mostly research focused myself. One of my ancestors had to battle with some aberrations when the settlers actually first landed on these shores. Apparently, the western shore of this continent was full of them.
good to know? That's
Yeah.
man, Tal'Dorei is fucked up.
It's a little strange, but it has its perks.
Do you know of any strange deaths, such as people saying, "Oh gosh, I don't even know what reflection does." This people see them, but those seen again places there's no way they could have traveled, such as across town, even. Or it. That's right.
How do these aberrant creatures work? Why do you call it the reflection?
We can only guess that it takes the image of someone else. We think we've ran into it, and it took on the shape of cow. Exactly. The only difference is eyes usually.
Well, that's
think-
not too different. Anyone can do that with a little illusion, man.
Yes, but it's
question.
not illusion.
Question for Josh.
Like a doppelganger?
Weren't we told the reflection can jump from shiny material to shiny material?
I don't remember anything.
I don't know.
anymore. I
Were
should
you?
put the hand out.
Well, yeah, whatever you
What?
guys have in your notes, what you were told.
I have no idea. Were we told? Like, anyone else remember? Am I talking about the completely wrong emissary?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Because we got, as far as I have written down in this handout, the narcissist is living, location unknown.
Yeah, the handout
Receiver.
doesn't have anything updated because it's still saying that the
I thought-
reflection is just living west or west.
I thought
There's
the
nothing
one
else.
that copied people's like what they look like was the one that we destroyed up in the Parchwood Timberlands. I just don't remember what that one was called.
I think it was a shape changer.
Oh,
No, no. The shape changer was the first one we killed, the one that the mist creature.
Right.
We don't know what the reflection is. The creatures that we saw that were copying Cal, as far as we know, were the two Oni. Because
Yeah,
it didn't. It stopped after they died. We don't.
Right.
So we don't know if that's what the reflection does or not.
I thought we killed an emissary up there too, or at least it
No,
was
we didn't.
captured
no.
by
We
someone.
just
No?
got hit by Medusa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
there
We
was-
fought the Medusa, and then we fought the Oni, and then we were just going up there for.
Oh.
Uh,
I thought the Oni were like taken over by. That's why.
Go to the second. On the right, it should be under maps.
Yeah, I got it.
For Mina.
Oh, okay. Then basically ignore what I said. um, unfortunately, we don't know what this one does. Everyone does very completely different things. It,
For instance, the liquid Tal'Sum was corrupting an entire fishing village.
Well, how is it doing that? Like, why did you call that one the liquid?
It was literally a liquid.
it lived in the lake and blended in because it was made from water.
Do they all do that? Do they all blend in?
No.
No. For instance, the Joker would inhabit your mind and slowly drive you insane. When released, he could infect an entire town and cause them to turn on each other and be very violent. Not a good time.
Is that what happened to Crackhammer?
Yeah, that was Crackhammer.
Yeah, we were there. That was
I
us.
remember last time we saw the narcissist, the one that captured Crystal. That was the narcissist.
Yeah.
Narcissist, yes, narcissist. And we haven't dealt with that one.
That one's unfortunately been mocking us.
Yes. So we haven't seen. The reflection is the one that reflected Cal, wasn't it?
No, that was just the Onis.
That was just baronies.
But what
If
about
it held.
As far as we
corpses
know.
of Cal that we've come across? Well, that Cal came across in town. What's
Didn't it
reflecting
reflect
that?
somebody else too?
That is a good question. How are we?
Wait.
Have
I
you-
thought the corpses that looked similar to Cal was just his backstory coming up to like bite him in the ass.
I think that was a little bit of
I
that.
mean, it's possible, but it also could be the narcissist or something.
Could be.
Could be. I will
Or the
mention.
deceiver.
I thought the deceiver was captured.
It's not
The
a sun
deceiver,
Oh,
So-
unknown. Oh,
we
Yeah,
have not
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
confirmation
The
of it
shape
being dead.
changer is the one that died already.
yeah.
Yep.
Joker died. Predator died. Liquid died. And Simon.
I will mention there is the architect who is known to take the form of a magic user, loves traps and explosives, and is highly skilled in evocation and illusion.
Okay.
And lives in the north, but
Okay.
not important.
Getting a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
So, known location for the narcissist is where we left him at. Or it could just be following us.
So,
Or it could have been on the ship.
okay. So unfortunately, it's
Which could be going to Vasselheim right now.
honey, you'll be fine.
Josh, would I be able to make the connection that like their name has something to do with like their fighting style, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
some
like
of their abilities are apparent.
some of their abilities. He says, So if the Joker infected their minds, and then the liquid hid in water,
If it helps, the
And-
deceiver was literally hiding in plain sight.
the deceiver deceived you.
Yeah. We have no idea if he's dead or alive.
Is it possible that you're thinking a little too vague or obtuse with why the reflection is called the way it is? Maybe it just likes to hide in reflective things?
We can't go searching every reflective surface.
And this is Iman. I'm
Well,
pretty sure half of the buildings are reflective.
that is true. However, you say like these things, though they can come out, they prefer to be more sedentary.
I mean, the liquid straight up built his own entire like secret hiding spot with a puzzle and everything.
Yeah, that tracks.
That one almost wanted to be found.
Well, I mean, you can just go running down the streets of Imam trying to break every reflective surface, or there is another place that is highly reflective on the coast.
Where
Remember how I said my ancestor, when he first came here, had to deal with aberrant creatures?
Yeah.
They lived underground in, what was called the Crystal Caverns. They're miles of intertwining tunnels that all have the same reflective, almost mirror-like look to them. It's quite confusing, and from what I've heard, it's actually pretty disorienting.
In other words, the perfect place for something like that to hide and potentially, use as a place to either possess souls, take them over, do whatever he pleases with them.
Seems
if
like
no
it.
one comes back, no one questions it. Mild, reflective caverns.
Yeah. In fact, not many people go down there at all. The only people I can think of that might be stupid enough to go down there are criminals that like to operate underground.
And
Alright.
now us.
There is the issue of we have no idea how to detect these things if we're near them. Let's be real, they don't exactly pick up with a good old detect magic.
Interesting.
Typically, from what our track record is, we find them by one of us making first contact.
So
Usually not in a good way.
you just go running around until one attacks you?
Pretty much.
Granted, the Joker was inside my head. The liquid attacked me.
Yeah.
There was yeah. We got a track record for that.
But
Now
we
I'm
also
thinking about it.
actively seeked out the liquid, so.
Yeah, to be fair, we knew where the liquid was at that time. Wasn't going anywhere. It was inside the fucking basin.
I'm not gonna lie, that seems overly dangerous to just stick your neck out there as bait and wait for it to come down on you.
Well, that
To be fair,
wasn't the intention.
the Joker was purely accidental.
Well, this is an unusual enemy, aberrant creatures from not a different plane, but off-world. Just seems to be like looking up at, like, as if he can like see the sky through the roof of the room. I was like,
William, are you familiar with astronomy?
I've dabbled.
Do you know the Warlock constellation?
It rings a bell, yes.
The very tip of the staff, that's where the thing resides. We remember.
The thing is in like the great creature that these other guys were sent by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
William, whatever you do not try and search for a star.
Yeah, or invoke the name of the deity.
He doesn't even know it!
Good.
Yes, that would be quite impressive if I was able to invoke its name without already knowing.
There's a professor. His name is Professor X. Was possessed by this thing because he kept because he was studying it. Take you over. Don't go searching for it.
I wasn't planning on going searching for it in the name of research. This honestly, this sounds very, very dangerous.
Little at your depth.
Well, as I'm just a simple noble who runs an orphanage slash academy for gifted youth, that would be yes, probably out of my depth. And
Can I insight check William?
Yeah.
hold on, I need to open up his character sheet.
15. This is passive deception is higher than that.
Question is he deceiving you, and would it be passive?
Thing is, he knows about the other thing we did, so I know he's a innocent teacher of an orphanage. Sir, I'm not Batman.
What are you talking about? Batman? Who's Batman? Are you sure this isn't something that you'd be better off leaving to, I don't know, The Arcana Pensophical. This seems to be a bit more in their wheelhouse. Or maybe, why not see if you can elicit the help of the legendary group of heroes Vox Machina. I hear that one or two of them hang out around the city sometimes.
At this
You know,
point,
the thing is, we kind of have to deal with it because one of our previous party members was in cahoots with it.
I have a deadline.
What do you mean he was in cahoots with it?
He had a book about the thing, and he was the only one who preached it.
I mean, I have many books about a wide assortment of greater powers, and I don't believe in any of them.
I think we're doing it because
Because what?
I have a deadline. They're after. They were after me, right?
No, you just happened to get your soul taken by one of them before.
Yes. My soul was taken, and
Yeah. So
Yeah, we
that's
kind
not
of have to deal with that.
they're
You're
gonna
good
like
now.
make me one of them. I'm sure.
Are you still
Aren't-
connected to this thing?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it knows me really well. All of them.
at this point, has targeted us, but taken out a few. So even if we left it into the others' hands, and to top it off, one of the few people who has a contact who knows something these things.
And honestly, we don't try going out and looking for these things. Some of them just come to us.
Yeah, they're like seeking us. And
Perhaps that's because you've already killed half of them and looking for revenge.
Okay, to be fair, we didn't even try to find the Joker. That one. Wait. I think I've expressed this before that stuff just happens to happen around these people for some reason.
These people, part of it.
you too.
Up until a couple of months ago.
You're the one who lost the fight with Armory.
If I
This is
remember
how it
right,
works.
Mike speaking here. If I remember right, none of this started happening until after Garrus joined the group.
Yeah, so it's his fault.
Yeah.
None of this stuff happened until after you guys left until after we left Western.
Fair.
Should have just stayed in Western, you guys.
I'd still be a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole religious order wouldn't have been destroyed. Maybe. Maybe. Probably would have, yeah.
Well, if you need a way of tracking these things down, do you have anything from these creatures? Have you, I don't know, like a souvenir, a piece of, I don't know, ichor? I don't know what they turn into when they die.
Does it matter which one?
I honestly, I don't know. It could matter, it could not.
A couple of us have bites and scratches from one of them, if that counts.
have they already healed?
Probably.
Do we?
Then
Did we
yeah.
remember? Did we take the jars?
Jars.
Actually, I believe we did bag the jars. They
We
did
have
know
the
to
large.
bag. The
We
jars
have
were
all three.
bagged.
Do you have the
Because they-
jars? Or
Yeah, because I
Somebody
have
had-
one because I
Yeah,
have
me
the
and I have
smallest one,
Oh, the
Have
jars from the
platinum,
liquid.
and then the other two took the bigger and the medium one because it was too heavy.
Oh right, the platinum jars.
Yeah, we wouldn't have left the platinum jars by itself. Platinum.
We got a couple of jars of platinum, not jars full of platinum, jars made out of platinum.
are they? I don't know. Made from one of these things?
It was
I
just
say
in the
no.
same area as the liquid.
Garrus, you're a paladin, right? Can you sense if they're desecrated or all? That might help.
I'm gonna try. The presence of any place or object within the same radius. You can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
I forgot you can desecrate things with the Hallow spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if anything goes off.
Nope.
That would be a nope from me.
Unfortunately, most of them just completely evaporate. I guess that's the word to say.
That's
They're
unfortunate.
gone.
I could have possibly tried fabricating something that could help you, but I would need something that had the creature's essence.
Can
Preferably.
You try me?
What's that?
Can you just try me as a person?
What do you mean?
I feel connected to them for some weird reason.
Garrison passed by him at least 3 times.
They
Okay, just because I
Knew
shared
where
a
I
mind
was.
with one.
I
Possessed.
apparently said something that made them. I don't want to do it again.
Then don't.
I'm not gonna do it again. That was crazy. I'm never gonna do that again. Never ever do it. But I don't know.
Maybe it would help if. Honestly, I think it'd be better if we reconvene with. Well, there is the whole issue with the architect thing. One of our companions had its limb removed from it. If I remember correctly, our friend Kofkum didn't exactly get along well with the architect and lost his arm.
Honestly, just telling you about the caves is a big help. Cuts down a lot of search time.
Around this time, you would notice that like William seems distracted, like he's looking in Abigail's direction, but not at her, like a little above her. And you see him take something and just with a very deft movement swipe it over Abigail's head. And let's see if this works.
And I'm ducking. That scared me.
I am prepping my initiative button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that worked.
I think that's high enough. Yeah. You
Okay.
definitely are able to capture it.
Is it visible now that it's in my container?
Yep. So you guys see as William swipes his hand over the top of Abigail's head, the shadowy form of the blob reappears behind Abigail and is pulled into the containment device that William is holding.
I figured that thing was still there.
Yeah, and I just
Ghostbusters.
Attached to me
lock it
still.
real quick and I look at it and like, does this have anything to do with any of the creatures you're dealing with?
Yes.
That might be the narcissist.
That's probably is a narcissist because he
Or
was
part of it.
always 5 feet away from me
Hmm.
that one night.
Well, with this, I might be able to make something that could help. It would take some time, though.
Were you able to destroy him afterwards?
Well, assuming this is the creature, maybe, but doesn't really seem to be doing anything. It's just sitting there. It's not even fighting back.
Could be the shadow it sent after us. When I said it's taunting us, it's taunting us. The other night, it had taken one of us friends, and once we were able to get her back, this thing stayed with us the entire night. Well, shadow stayed with us the entire night, leaving her for further than 10 feet.
Josh,
By
looking
morning,
at.
it was.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying. By morning, it was.
Okay. Josh, looking at this thing in the container now, does it like resemble a like scrying sensor at all?
Within the jar, yes, it would condense down, be less smoky presence. It is more of a scrying sensor.
Yeah, I explained that to the party, let them know. This isn't a creature. This is a scrying sensor. Looks like someone's been spying on you.
I figured that much.
Your Arcana check would also reveal that there is a curse tied to the object itself that was afflicting Abigail.
Was?
Well, it's contained.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Seems it was. Seems like you, Abigail, were cursed, and that's why this thing was following you around. But shouldn't be a problem as long as I keep it in this device.
How long do you think you'll need?
Well, if I work through the nights, I could probably get it done by morning.
Thank
Given
you
your
so
line of work, that makes sense.
You're welcome to stick around while I work on this. Just don't bother the children too much. It's fine if they engage with you, just don't pester them.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll make sure they behave.
Now,
What I've
if
been doing.
yeah, if you need anything, just find Madam Quat. She can help you.
Thanks, Mom.
And and what does she do?
Oh, she handles a lot of the administrative work here at the orphanage.
Can I do
In other
like,
words, she does the paperwork you don't like.
More of the day-to-day stuff that like I have to travel a lot. I actually don't get to teach that often. It's more really of a hobby. We've got plenty of teachers that can teach all manner of subjects. But I like to teach whenever I'm not out doing something. But when I am out, she takes care of the day-to-day stuff.
Mina, what was it you were saying?
I was gonna ask if I can not really teach, but sing a song, like a history song or something, to engage the children.
Wait, what? I still didn't understand the question.
Can I sing
Uh-huh.
a history song to the children if they want to engage with?
Like during your free time, can she tell him like a history song or some shit?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Kind of gives you a look like unsure whether or not he should regret that or not.
Just okay, I
It's
guess.
like,
I used to do
yeah.
childcare. It's okay.
Okay. Why did you stop?
Don't know if I want to know the answer to that.
Rules, family stuff. You know.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's fine. What kind of history, if I might ask?
Like it's a history of I don't know. Not reproductive. Like just maybe the old gods or something. I don't know. I can even talk about the histories of the shores. Maybe people like races, like the half or something.
You see him kind of like there's just like a slight raise of the eyebrow, and he says, "The old gods."
Mm-hmm. Old gods, new gods, current gods.
I think you're gonna have to be more specific than that.
You know the fights between the old gods and the new god, how they became the new god, control like Palor and Sarenrae. The wars with Craghammer, or not Craghammer, the Almighty, Allhammer.
Wait,
Yeah.
You mean the
But-
calamity?
Yes,
Wait.
the Calamity. There we go. Thank you, Garrus.
well, the calamity was a fight between uh the protean gods and the betrayer gods. They were
Yes.
all part of one group.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I understand. You said old gods and new gods, and when you said old gods, I thought you were referring
Like
to
we don't. Nobody really worships the old gods.
Well, I thought you were referring to like the primordials that came before the founding, and I didn't know anybody worshipped those.
Nope.
Okay. See the moment of apprehension just pass then, as he now understands you were not referring to the people that to the prime elementals that came before the gods showed up. Oh man.
That's what she's gonna teach the kids. The praises of Vecna.
I can do that.
Yeah, the newest god.
The newest god that just came out of nowhere.
He was around for a bit. Somewhere.
I gave
He's
it
only
like
been a
30
deity
minutes.
for like 20 years though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, he lasts like a good 30 minutes on the prime material.
More than that.
Give or
Well,
take.
anyway, I should probably get started on this project so that it's ready by the time you need it.
Thank you, Will.
Of course.
Bye.
Glad I can help.
We very much appreciate the help.
Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
All right, and as he begins his work on that, and you guys go about your various occupying things, activities, we're gonna end here tonight.
Underground
Sounds good.
arena tomorrow or next week.
God.
On that
Okay,
note,
apparently.
I'm gonna end the stream here. So
Yeah.
on that note, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next week. And some of you, hopefully, will catch on Wednesday's stream for World on Fire. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Are you saying the